Let's get ready for another road trip weekend. Say hi, Peggy.
Hi, Peggy.
Got the GoPro this time. GoPro, not an endorsement. So we're headed up to Wimberley, and let's see what kind of adventures we can have this weekend. But first, we got to get out of the driveway. Ready?
Yes. Bye.
Oh, sorry. Say again.
Bye.
Driving down I-10 isn't the most exciting trip in the world, but sometimes, just sometimes, you get lucky. So you start looking for the next exit, searching for this mystical Buc-ee's. Is it just over the next hill? Is this the correct exit? Alas, today's agenda did not include a stop at Buc-ee's. But our next stop will be Wimberley, Texas. Of course, before we could get out of San Marcos, we had to stop for a train that seemed to go on forever. But luckily, it didn't. After getting past the train, we zipped through Kyle, Texas. Great little town. Haven't spent a lot of time there, but there are plenty of trips left. You don't see a lot of in Central Texas is a roundabout. So we're going to try to navigate this road hazard to get to our regular and favorite lunch spot, the Hays City store. See what they have in store for us. Catch that? Lunchtime, and we're at Hays City store. Imagine that. Peggy's still on her call. But it's hard to go wrong with the Hays City store. Okay, Hays City store, time to, what do we do?
Cheers.
Cheers. And how is it?
Excellent as always.
They may call these onion rings an appetizer, but it could be a whole meal. You're just looking at about a half of the order. The rest we've already munched down. Highly recommended. So we're at the Driftwood Winery now. And say hi, Peggy.
Hi. He videoed instead of opening my door.
Go!
Picking up our first quarter wine.
Our what now?
First quarter box of, or whatever, case of wine.
Since we're supporting the local economy.
Supporting the local economy.
Excellent.
And stay tuned. We're going to support the local economy tomorrow as well.
We will. Well, we may support it in a few minutes. There you are. So we're headed to the tasting room. Let's see what this sign says. Which way do we want to go?
Right.
Yeah, tasting room. So we came to pick up our first quarter wine club and get a glass of wine, but who knew? With our first quarter wine club order comes a glass of wine.
I didn't know.
So now we have to figure out what kind of wine we want. What are you looking at? What are you thinking?
The dry orange muscat.
How good does that sound? Stay tuned. So we have our wine samples now.
you're
Ready?
being annoying now.
I am annoying. Here, cheers.
Cheers.
Say hi, Mary.
Hi.
And they're the ladies making fun of us. The wine was wonderful at, where were we, Driftwood Estates?
Driftwood Estate Winery.
All right, lean in a little bit. There we go.
You can see me.
Okay. So we're planning the rest of our evening, then we realized there are no good liquor stores between here and where we're staying, and we need something to drink for tonight's activities. Drive-in movie. So we are headed to
Twisted X.
Brewing. It's just 5 miles away. So we'll see you when we get there. Just a few miles down the road, and here we are at the Twisted X Brewery in Dripping Springs, Texas. Good beer and stocking up for the movies tonight. Time to get some beer at Twisted X. Look at this place. How great. Say how wonderful this is.
I like my Kolsch here.
Excellent. What's it called?
Twisted X Kolsch.
No, the brewer.
Gulf Kolsch.
Gulf Kolsch.
There you go.
How clever.
Yeah.
Our score at Twisted X looks like we're ready for the movies tonight. Say hi.
Hi.
This is our little cabin here. And that's our neighbor. Took a little break, and where are we headed now?
Milagros.
And then?
Some chips and Hill Country queso.
All right, and then what?
And then a drive-in movie.
Yay. All right. Let's go to Milagros.
Okay.
Stopping for snacks at Milagros. And we're starting out with some of their, what is it called? Hill Country queso. And really good chips. See if I can turn this around and let you look at it. All right. There are the wonderful chips. And the Hill Country queso. And refreshing beer.
Yes.
And my lovely wife. Arriving at the drive-in. Kind of out in the middle of nowhere, but it should be fun. Well, it's a few minutes after 8. Waiting for it to get a little darker, and then what are we going to do? Peggy?
Drive-in movie. Watch Doctor Strange.
I'm watching Doctor Strange 2?
I think so.
I don't know which one it is. Old school drive-in movie. You can see everyone kind of hanging out. And there's the screen. So, watching a movie, and we'll see what happens. It's Saturday morning, and we are at Wimberley Trade Days. Say hi, Peggy.
Hi, Peggy.
See what we can find this morning. Well, trade days are over, and we're in Blanco at the Texas Cannon Brewing Company. It doesn't even show up on Peggy's app, but we saw it when we were coming through a while back. We said, oh, we got to stop there. They just opened. So what are you having?
I'm having a flight. I have a blonde, Mexican lager, Oktoberfest, and then I don't remember what the last one is.
Well, excellent. We're having a little food, and then our next stop may be another brewery. Stand by and find out. All right, we are at Real Ale Brewing, and hopefully they've got some inside seating because it's kind of warm out here. But we're in Blanco. How are we not going to Real Ale? So let's see how it works out. So we found a seat inside.
Very much better in here.
Yeah, what'd you get?
The Fireman's Lights.
And I got something they only serve here called Juice on the Loose. We shall see. So we took a little break in the room, took some naps, got cleaned up, and now we're eating at Hildy's. It's new. The chef is from Houston. His name is Hildebrandt. Good German name, and we'll see how the food is. So we're done with dinner. Now we're at the Mercer Street Dance Hall. Say hi, Peggy.
Hi.
And it's kind of empty right now. The band doesn't start for about another 40 minutes. But it looks like a neat room. There should be some fun dancing. And hopefully we're not the oldest people here.
We're not so far already.
Okay, we'll check back in later. So the band is great, the crowd is great. If you like two-stepping, highly recommend it. Track down Jesse Daniels somewhere. It's a beautiful Sunday morning. We had a great time at the Mercer Street Dance Hall last night. Jesse Daniel, hard to beat him. If you like two-stepping, there's none better. So we're heading up the hill to our property, sit down and drink our coffee and see what's to be seen. When lo and behold, look who we run into. One of our new neighbors. Or are we going to be his new neighbor? But there are plenty of them around here, so look forward to seeing a bunch of them. Oh, good Sunday morning. Happy Mother's Day. Time for us to pack up and head out. But first, we're going to come and visit the property. Say hi, Peggy.
Hi.
It's a nice day. I don't think we've been here this early in the morning, so we're going to take a little walk and drink our coffee and see if we can see some more deer.
It looks like there's more trees and it's harder to see our pretty view.
Well, I'll have to do something about that.
Not to be made walk with sandals, probably.
Probably not. Well, an oak tree that was kind of leaning over the trail is now really leaning over the trail. Looks like it's kind of uprooting a little bit, so we're going to have to prune it back. The root area does show little sprouts growing up, so, or shoots or whatever you call them, so hopefully we'll be able to save the tree because we want to save the oaks. Well, it's hard to imagine right now, but I think we're going to be having a deck here at some point to take advantage of this wonderful view. If you look, you can kind of see where the Blanco River is, and across the way to our neighbors, and into town of Wimberley, which I'm not exactly sure which direction it is, but it's that way somewhere. So what you doing?
Just looking at the view.
And how is the view?
Excellent.
Is this where you want to drink your morning coffee in a few years?
Maybe, if my legs can get me down here.
Well, getting down's the easy part.
Yeah.
We spent some time at where our future deck's going to be, took some great pictures, sent some great Happy Mother's Day text messages, and now the fun part, getting back up the hill and not getting lost. Let's see how we do. So it's lunchtime. Our first choice had an hour wait for a two-top, so we decided to go to Plan B, which is called the Craft House. A lot of beer, a little loud, but hey, it's all good. And what do they have lots of?
Frozen drinks.
Frozen. Lots of frozen drinks. So we'll see how that goes. Lunch was good. The frozen drinks were good. So now we are headed back to Houston. Actually, this is footage from the trip up, but I forgot to take some video for the way back. So we look forward to our next travel log and our next exciting adventure. Thanks for watching. Click like and subscribe.